Ballaholic. He must not have been in the game. Oh, he must have been out there by himself. What, in rec? Oh.
Sunday night. Thanks for being with us.
You sent your computer games already, didn't
you? NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analyst Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach told us in the locker room he's been using this season series to put a chip on their shoulders, and they absolutely want to take it. They need a win tonight to achieve that goal.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That's good.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Edwards can't hit. Here's Westfall. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now here's Embiid. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. The kick out to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Westfall. Wallace outside. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Westfall. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
SGA drives in. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And Minnesota with possession here. Searching for their first points of the game.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done. And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Takes it inside. Westfall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid. Phoenix shooting their first shot.
We've been having connection issues, or?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a
Oh,
star
okay.
like
Yeah.
him, you get
It's about
lots of
time. He's about
opportunities at
5
the
years
line,
old now.
and he's great at cashing them in.
Damn it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Drains the triple. Bryant's got his 3rd basket on
And
the
not
night
at the
right there.
moment. Just a
The big
league
story
game.
thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
I'm sure they'll probably be playing. Want
Edwards
to play
looking for an
right
opening. Releases.
I said I'm sure they probably want to be playing a rec in a few in a little while. To go back out there. They was out there for a couple hours. I was out there. I know y'all was out there earlier.
Minnesota again missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Embiid misses. The Suns lead by 12. Here's Bryant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
What's up, Mir? You saw my message on Facebook? Okay. No, I was just I asked you if you were still playing this season or not.
And
That's
here are
all.
The Suns,
That was it.
they're on a 16-6
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Here's ball.
Okay, no problem. No
Yep, that one
problem.
goes.
I just wanted just checking in with you. That's
So
it.
far, they're owning both ends of the floor.
Yeah,
We'll see if they can
because we
keep
had a
this going.
game too, but you
They came
didn't
out
say
and
nothing. So
a huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
we just advanced.
A
He just
tricky cover.
advanced
James
it.
Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
On the wing, Wallace. On the wing, Wallace. The three. Nice D from Thompson.
No, you had to play me.
Fearless approach on the board.
And let's send it over to Allen.
Yeah. Where we both had computer games week one.
Getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach
Hey.
and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you
Shut
guys.
up. You know, you already know it's not that many people in the league to
Thanks
begin
much for the
with.
report, Allen. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Wallace misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. Inside. Ball with the rebound. And so here's Phoenix. Siakam for 3. He's off on that one.
And he almost made the
I gave you
regret
keys. Be
defending
sure to send me 2K games
Thompson attacking.
also.
And
You have
the
a moment.
slam dunk by
Oh, okay.
Thompson.
Oh, you sent all of them.
Burst
Okay.
Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The three from Thompson. Drills it from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Siakam outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And it's Ball off the drive. Right wing. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Phoenix out in front, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting hasn't been
Sorry.
restored, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
That one goes. Count it. Ball's got his second basket.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's that.
Good one.
Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Pass to Westfall. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's
Good
SGA.
move.
That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Kicks it out to Siakam.
Good one.
Embiid with a steal. Pass to Rice. Ball with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. The kick out to Banchero. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards for
Good
3.
shot.
Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. to switch here. Suns trail by 3. Here's Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And here's Edwards outside. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Bryant. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Shut up. Ain't got nobody got no box.
Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Now here's Bryant. 13 points in the game. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Defense.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Pass to Embiid. Here's Rice.
Good shot.
Drops in the 3. Rice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And here's Edwards outside. That shot off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Oh, you didn't change the lineup.
Minnesota leading by 6. Thompson scanning the floor. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that.
Well, we only in the second quarter.
Rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Outside Robinson. Pulls up. No good off the glass.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. Here's Wallace. And he jams it home with authority.
A true playmaker.
I'm a shooter. I'm a shooter. It's there.
He's creating for others.
Thompson, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wallace misses. Minnesota leading by 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Thompson. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his small frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Westphal. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's SGA. Wallace pulls it in. The Suns trail by 6. On the wing, Bryant. He's got 19. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Good shit.
Slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Great open look there. Westphal's got 12 points in the game.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Pass to Embiid. Tipped away.
Damn it. Almost got it.
Right side Edwards. 5 on the clock.
Good shit.
Slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up.
Come on, man. I should have did it. Should have just done it. I can't pass.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Oh, damn it. That was a stupid
Embiid with a
pass.
steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Bryant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Holmgren, left side. He shoots.
Good shot.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Suns trail by 7. Miller outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Thompson.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. The three from Ball. The rebound by Haywood. Minnesota leading by 7. Thompson in the post. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6.
Good.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
And when healthy, Clay remains a dynamic player.
You need a break.
Scorer who often defends well.
Now here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
There's Ball with a 3. Horford to win the run. And Horford powers it home.
Gritty player in there for the board and the score. Horford, he's fighting for his own.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Siakam. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
A guy who knows this action inside and out. Horford gets himself a shot off that pick and roll.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Good steal.
It's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Haywood. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now one on Ball.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 14. Miller can't get it to go. The 3 is up. Haywood, shot is off. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from 3. Miller's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Thompson. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
No, he wasn't.
Thompson goes up. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Suns trail by 13. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot.
Good one.
Look, Edwards. They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The drive by Miller. Here's Westphal. Sinks it from distance.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Second free throw, no good.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Siakam looking it over.
Where's my foul?
With a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, he's gotten off the dribble. Yeah, he's got off on the screen.
One of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Here's Miller. Drops in the layup for 2. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The kick out to Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Suns will go for a different look here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop control, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Wallace. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves lead by 11. The 3 from Thompson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Shit.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Ball. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Trey Murphy.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Into the lane. And he slams it down.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Suns trail by 12. It's Bryant with a drive. Yes! Using that window!
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
Edwards.
What the hell?
Oh, ho, ho.
No, they put me in this full. They put me on that full court press and then messed up the defense.
With a certain flair right now.
Oh, and caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Edwards fires. Nope. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 10-point game.
Oh, come on, damn it. Good shit.
There's a minute 34 left to the game. Horford. Holmgren there for the
You
rebound.
blew it. Damn you.
Timberwolves lead by 10. Edwards. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Doing what he can to help shrink
Of
the
course.
deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Horford with a steal. From deep.
Shit.
That's off.
Can't be missing shots.
Here's Rice. From deep three-point land. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren there for
It's
the
over.
rebound.
Good game. I keep missing
Minnesota has
shots.
possession.
Open
They're
shots
leading
at
by
that.
8. Oh, missed on the tray.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book
Missed
on
again.
this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Timeout call.
Can't get back in the game missing critical shot. Threes in a. That was 9 points. That was 9 points right there. I missed.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Just missed 9 points. Game would have been about 1.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball.
Don't matter. We got 2 more games anyway.
Banks it home. Big shot.
He's winning. why he say you losing?
A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
One for 5. What? What's up? I was in the middle of a game. What's up?